whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako. Kōrero flowing out the hooker force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds, kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā kona whakapiri mai ki te kaupapa tino whakahira hira whakarongo pi kari kari mai. Hare hare mai, o Taringa hare hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody, gather up close everybody. Kani move that body, kani move that body.
Ngā kāwai nui, ngā kāwai roa, ngā maunga whakahi, ngā ua whakatere taniwha, ngā moana I paua ai, ngā mātua tūpuna, tēnā rā wātu koutou katoa. Nau mai hoki mai ki tēnei punua pāho o tātou ko Taringa, e whakapāho atu ana ki a koutou, e whakapāho atu ana I te taone haruru o Te Awamatu.
Te taone haruru.
Te taone haruru. Kei raro hoki te maru o te wānanga o te aroa. Tēnā rau atu koutou katoa. Tēnā koe, tuhene. Pehana koe.
Tēnā koe. Oh, e pai... Wait, hang on. Is it oku or aku piro piro?
Paino ngā erua.
Okay. e pai ana aku piro piro?
Ai. Pai hoki oku piro piro I tēnei wā tonu. E noho tonu ana tātou I te waru. Te waru I ka tainei rehua. We're still amongst the summit of summer.
Yep,
and te waru, the 8th month of the Māori calendar.
Hene raumati.
Yes, ko rehua kei te patu. Rehua is, exhausting himself upon the land. Nau mai hara mai ki te putanga tuatahi o tēnei tauhou Pākehā, o tēnei
tauhou Pākehā.
Tauhou mahi, tauhou kura.
Yep.
So welcome to 2021, e te iwi.
2021.
2021. It's great, we're very privileged to have another year under the belt.
Yep. I hope everyone had a good Christmas and a good New Year's.
Yep. And I hope everyone had a good break. If you needed a break, I hope you got a break.
And then if you need a break from the break, like I did, hope that was good too.
Same. It's like, you need a holiday from a holiday. Whenever we plan holidays, it's like, right, travel and then a day home. Because, it's washing and catching up on proper sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like...
sorting out your life.
Yeah, and your gut health.
Oh my God. Don't get me started on gut health.
Don't get me started on gut health. Yeah. Maybe like sew my mouth closed for a week and then we'll recalibrate. Anyway, welcome to 2021 e te iwi. E mihi ana kia koutou, tō koutou tainga mai.
Right.
So great to be back. And wherefore art thou praone?
Yes, wherefore art thou praone?
Wherefore art thou praone? Kei hea koe praone. Praone is away today, and so the show must go on.
It will go on.
It shall go on, but mihi tōna ana kia koe e tai, mō e whakahaere ana I tō iwi, I roto I ngā kaupapa o te wā. As you may know, sometimes, actually, during summer is the best time to have wānanga, and that's where our friend is leading his iwi through wānanga at this time. So yeah, e mihi ana kia tātou katoa. We are in episode 176. Ko tahi rau, whiti te kau mā ono. Whiti te kau mā ono. I'm not even good with numbers in English, so even te reo Māori, I have to think twice about numbers.
Hey, I tell you what, mama brain is a thing. I couldn't add before, but now I really can't add.
I wonder how I get papa brain, because I never had that before, and I'm still showing. Anyway, before we kick on with our episode, tā tātou kiwaha.
Kei a koe te kiwaha?
So we've had Taringa pi sai.
Yes.
And I believe we've had Taringa kohatu.
Yes, I believe so too.
Yeah. All things about people that have selective hearing. And here's another one for you. Taringa hōkeke.
Taringa hōkeke?
Taringa hōkeke.
What does that mean?
Taringa hōkeke is pretty much, hōkeke means to be cauliflowered. So if you've got taringa...
So hōkeke is a cauliflower or?
I'm not too sure. It's to be cauliflowered. Let's look it up as we look at the Māori dictionary.
As he looks it up. So cauliflower ears like those rugby players get from when they do lots of scrumming?
Yep.
Or
from those, from the front rowers that do a lot of scrummaging, and also from the BJJ guys, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, just like, and the wrestlers. Air fungus, cloud air fungus. A thin, fleshy, air-like growth, shiny dark brown on one side and dull whitish grey on the other. Sounds like a dessert. Common on both live and dead trunks of broad-leaved forest trees.
Oh,
particularly,
yeah, you
on
I have
Māori,
actually seen that.
karaka, and haurere. Yeah.
Ah.
So air fungus, a cloudy. So I guess it's taken from a likeness of someone of a cauliflower ear. It must be a mushroom, eh?
Yeah.
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 And
Taringa hōkeke.
Taringa hōkeke, koia pū.
He tohu tō ki runga i te o.
Ai, hōkeke.
Hōkeke.
So taringa hōkeke.
And how would you use it?
Oh, hey, I mea tu tēnā kōrero ki tō hoa? Engari, kari aro mai e taringa hōkeke nōna. Did you tell that thing to your mate? Nah, they didn't even bother paying any attention.
Because they have cauliflower ears.
They got cauliflower ears. Yeah.
Nah, cool. Oh, yeah, we mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Joe's got some taringa hōkeke.
Our grandmaster, our sound master Joe just mentioned to us that in English, cauliflower ears is those people that do a lot of scrummaging.
Engari, I kōrero kē atu.
I kōrero te māua.
Yeah.
Hoi no he taringa hōkeke o...
He taringa hōkeke o
hoi pa. And so this week...
What do we have this week?
This week, to replace Iwi o Te Wiki, as we usually have on our usual schedule, because a lot of people, a lot of our kai kōrero are very busy.
Yeah, very busy.
And so to hold one down long enough for them to speak about their iwi is quite the challenge.
It is a challenge.
Yes. And so we're going to give our kai kōrero another week until he or she is available, and then we'll bring to you Iwi o Te Wiki the next week, following week. But this week we thought we'd hit some Patapatai.
Yeah, we've got like a really good list of patai here.
We are very grateful for the patai that do come in.
Yeah.
And we're always encouraging about if you have anything to ask about.
If you're thinking it, no doubt someone else is wondering too.
Yeah.
And they want to know the answer.
Exactly. Koia pū.
So, should we kick it off with the first question on the list?
Yeah, let's kick off with the first one.
Our question asker, Joshua Brown is his name. He asks, what are the best books that you recommend for learners?
Wow. Depends on what you want to learn. You know, if it's your driver's license, there's the driver's license.
Well, I assume he wants to learn te reo Māori.
And cooking, I always say to start with the Edmonds cookbook. It's an old staple around the old Mother Hubbard's cupboard.
Yeah.
But if you want to learn te reo, there's so many books these days.
I know, we're actually really lucky. There's lots of resources.
We are absolutely spoilt for choice. I can't go too far without mentioning without mentioning the authoring efforts of Hemi Kelly.
Yeah.
With te reo Māori word a day.
Yeah, and a Māori phrase a day.
Māori phrase a day, yeah.
I mentioned these books a couple of episodes ago, but they are really good, really good. Easy.
Yep.
And like the explanations and the other examples he has in the book are like really simple and informative for everybody.
Yes, exactly what you need. And you know, Hemi works at AUT, and so he's city bound. So he has an idea of what it is in terms of what language is to be used in terms of relevance of everyday living. Yeah, not saying that everyone urban living, but a lot of situations that you may think no one has come up with, or no one has come up with the ideal phrase to use. He's covered a lot of it. And so you can't go too far without mentioning Hemi Kelly and his efforts. And so you can go from Māori word a day, for, you know, just starting, and then when you progress, you can go to Māori phrase a day, and then for you reo geeks, he has also translated The Alchemist, which is one of the most well-known books throughout the world.
Yeah. Have you read it?
I've read parts of it, but the themes I see in it is actually life lessons. Yeah, life lessons in general, the way you perceive things and the experiences that you take on as a person and an individual, and what you think are the things that define you as a person, and how they come away quickly through lessons, blah, blah, blah.
I've read the original version, and it was really good, but obviously my dogs didn't think much of it. They ripped the book up.
Is that what you call a Reader's Digest? Oh. It was written in Portuguese, so Brazilian, written in Brazilian.
So I haven't read the original version. I've read
So it must
the
have been-
English version.
Yeah. So any other books? So we've got Hemi Kelly's ones.
Stacey and Scotty have a really good series of books.
Can't go too far from Scotty and Stace.
I know. Māori at home.
Māori at home.
This is going to be so useful for me at home talking to baby,
Yep.
you know, because I'm always struggling with what to talk about to her.
Yep.
But just flicking through this book now, what do we have? Oh, the handy phrases. Rerenga whai take. Ko tāwhiri mā te atua o te huarere.
Cool.
See, and it's one thing that I always try and do with her is like, because I don't know what else to talk about sometimes, so I start trying to talk about the weather.
The weather, yep. That's so well, it's either the Warriors or the weather when you've got nothing to talk about.
Yep. But it's good now because she's like 4 months old and she's getting like interested in things.
Yeah.
So like if she picks up a toy, I can say something about that.
Yeah. Te tai o te toi.
Yep.
Te hanga.
Yep.
Te ahua. Ah, cool.
Let's see what else. I'm just going to flick to a random page. Oh, here's a good one. Kia tau e hara I te mutunga o te ao. Settle down. It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world. Yeah.
That's Māori at home, but they've got Māori at work.
Māori at work. Māori made easy.
Yeah, Māori Made Easy. That's like a series of 4 books, I think.
Yep.
You start from beginner and work your way up.
Google Scotty Morrison, Māori Made Easy. And you'll find the whole line of these books here. Those are great for beginners, great for families, great for the workplace, great for everyone.
What about when you were learning? What books did you look into?
It was quite archaic the way we did things back in the 90s. In the late 90s, I must say. We were the internet age where they used to make that funny... Yeah. Te whanake books from Murumara, from J.C. Moorfield. Te kākano, I think it goes kākano pihinga.
Yeah.
Mahuri kohure. There's a series, whanake.
I haven't gotten past Pihinga.
Yeah, same. I didn't go past Pihinga. What I would say with those is they worked really well. I found them that they added value when we worked in classes and lectures.
Yeah.
There's also the ones from Henny Jacob down in Raukawa.
Oh, yeah.
Te kākano.
She's got a really nice one that I've seen of hers that explains like kupu whakarite.
Yes. That's Te kākano and Te rito.
Yeah.
So Te kākano and Te rito, that's from Henny Jacob.
When I was at school, the ones we used to use all the time were the rangatahi ones.
Rangatahi, yeah. Written by Tā Timoti Karetu.
Really?
Yeah. With rangatahi, you can't go wrong because if you look at the stuff that's in there, it's the same stuff that's being taught in other things now.
The contexts were a lot different to today's.
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
So I
And
think
I think
there was a lot about like farming and horses and stuff.
Yep, it's great as a reflective approach for myself. I look back at it and it's bang on. It's really good. So if you've got those, you should keep them if you come across the old ones.
You can sometimes find them in like op shops.
Yeah. They're actually on the collector's item type thing.
Yeah.
For the real gigs,
I've got a couple at home that I just kind of keep as collector items. I should actually use them.
Yeah. Another one is Kat Quinn stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Kat Quinn has one of the best current Māori dictionaries with illustrations.
Yes,
and
the kids one. It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful, yeah. And also the Kui Te Kiwi series.
Yeah.
The reason why I plug Kat stuff is because, one, she was the first animator from Te Ara Reo Māori back in the 2000s, late 90s for Te Wānanga Aotearoa. And now she has their own company where she does a lot of real graphics and works alongside Pānia Papa. Pānia Papa is another person that when there's anything that comes to reo, she has the golden mark along with Hemi Kelly, and that if you know the author and then you know their level of reo and understanding of reo, it's a good resource. So that's what I say when I mention Hemi Kelly, Scotty and Stacey Morrison, Pānia Papa. These people are champions of te reo. So anything they put out, you know it's good. And they come from te rangatahi, from Timoti Karetu. Yeah. So you know it's good. Good sources of reo.
Other than Taringa, are there other videos or podcasts you recommend for learners?
Okay, Hemi Kelly's got another cool one. He's got a good potty.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah, I got to stop saying potty because it sounds
Potty?
funny. Yes, a punua paho. Kei pēnei mai koe mō Hemi Kelly te katoa tēnei putanga, but helping you to learn and speak everyday Māori.
And that is the name of his podcast.
Everyday Māori.
Māori.
Ka pai.
If you don't really listen to podcasts, but you're on Facebook, maybe you might want to join some of the real groups. So Hemi's got a good one.
Yeah.
Māori Phrase a Day. He usually uploads videos nearly daily. And again, it's all relevant stuff. So one that I watched, he was walking to work and it was raining. So he was explaining how to talk about that in Te Reo Māori.
Yeah, so we've got Taringa, we have Everyday Māori, there's also Kitua. Now, Kitua is run by our whanaunga Rāwhiti Bosch.
Yeah, there's some beautiful kōrero on there.
Yeah, and so Rāwhiti interviews probably the young talent of the time, eh? You know, people no older than 40, so it's in total immersion.
Yeah.
It isn't full.
So it might be a bit much for learners, but still valuable nonetheless.
Yeah, a nice pool to dip your foot in.
Also, just like for things te ao Māori, not necessarily te reo, there's Chay's channel, tikanga with tangihanga, tikanga with different karakia.
Yes,
he introduces new karakia often. He's cool.
So, and that is Chay Wilson.
Yep, Chay Wilson. He's on Spotify and YouTube and Facebook.
And Facebook, yeah.
There's also Indigenous 100.
Kia ora. Indigenous 100 is cool as well.
They interviewed 100 different people.
The movers and shakers of the time.
Yeah.
Or the personalities to be known or that are known throughout Māoridom. From politics to media to teaching to just straight up good people. That is an instalment from Mahitahi Media.
Yeah. They're bilingual, those episodes, yeah.
Yep, and I think they leave it up to the guests whether they would rather speak in Te Reo or English. But yeah, there's a lot out there, and Māori media is growing by the hour.
Hard up. Do you know something that's been really helping me at home? Is Takaro Tribe and Pipima.
Oh, there you go. Another one. Watch Pipima and Takaro Tribe.
Yeah, honestly, like they're little kids shows and I put them on for my baby, but I learn things.
Exactly, and if that's where your level of learning is, then go there. And if you want that to, marinate or seep through the fabric of your family, then just put all that stuff on. Just put it on.
Yeah.
Even if it's on and filling the noise in the background, you'll catch some of it.
Yeah, you'll catch something. Like sentences, they don't have to be complicated. And just to hear the simple sentences on there that they use for the little kids, it gives me some confidence.
Yeah, you're like, I knew that.
I can do that. I can say that.
What I've been saying all the time has been right. I've been right.
Yeah. I'm trying to make this too complicated. I just need to say what they're saying.
Yeah. Looking at question 3 now. Because English is my first language, I translate English sentences into Māori and they're backwards, especially rere hangu. Do you have any pointers for how to get used to passive sentences and saying things backwards?
I can relate.
I can also relate. What I tell myself I wish I did, or when I have, is to forget everything you know about English.
Yeah.
What I say is to park the English, you're just saying, well, this is the Māori version and that's the Pākehā version. There's no correlation between the two. And if you try and relate things, you end up trying to find a formula that suits both. Yeah. However, further down the track, that'll be your undoing.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people will go, when you use a hāngu, it's the equivalent to ED as in defined. It's been defined, but it doesn't suit all scenarios. Or some people say the English equivalent to a hāngu, and I'm talking about whakaro ngia, whakaro here, whakaro tia.
Yeah.
I've heard people say it's the ing in listening or thinking, where see it doesn't suit. So what I say again is don't look for a formula. Just practice the way it is.
Yeah.
Because then you'll just confuse yourself with what you think it might be. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that all the time, try and translate English into Māori in my head, and if I know that I want to say it in the rere hāngu way, I've just got to start from that and like fill in those gaps rather than try and translate.
Yep. Have you got an example?
So like, I ate the cake.
Yep.
So there's going to be a and there's going to be a kai for I ate it. So what's the hāngu? Oh, kaingia maybe.
Yeah.
I just got to start like, e, kaingia, e, o, te keke.
Te keke.
Rather than trying to just complicate it.
Yeah. You actually get yourself into a corner where you go, oh no, I'm going to hāngu, but I shouldn't because the lead up to it doesn't allow for a hāngu. And I'm trying to find...
Like what?
Ko te tangata whenua I whakahaerehia te hui.
Okay, yeah.
Ko te tangata whenua I whakahaerehia te hui. It was the home people that ran the hui. That's wrong. And I think I said that the other day and I was like, that's not right. Always go to a good source that you know is a good speaker. Pānia, Hemi Kelly, all of their podcasts, and listen to the way people use it. And it's actually quite an old way of speaking. Well, a lot of the elders speak in a lot of hāngu passive ways.
Yeah.
And you won't even hear them use kaimahi. They'll just say that's a state of something.
Yeah.
As in, iahatea te keke. And someone will go, what happened to the cake? Someone will just go, I kaingia.
Yeah.
It was eaten.
Yeah.
What else do you want me to say? Well, what do you want to say?
You don't actually have to add all the rest, even though you learnt it.
Even though you learned it, and that's a good way to learn it. Or you got to learn the long roads to take the shortcuts. There, my friend, is Rere Hāngu.
Oh, gosh. I always thought growing up that I needed to learn Chinese because there's going to be Chinese jobs. I now believe learning te reo Māori is one of the best things I can do career-wise. What do you guys think?
Totally agree.
Totally agree. Especially for Māori creatives.
Yeah.
That's a good time to be a Māori.
It's a good time to be a Māori. It's always a good time to be a Māori. And I think it's an extra if it adds value to your career. However, if I said that, I would be devaluing the value of te reo Māori it has for me, for myself. One, it gives me a sense of being, my confidence, and I could go anywhere in the world because I have a sound belief and a sound idea of who I am and where I come from. So I could go to anywhere in any part of the world. And it's not because I know te reo Māori. Actually, it is because I know te reo Māori. However, it doesn't have to be on my CV.
Yeah.
I'll put it there because it's what I do know.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is it has more value than just career prospects. Yeah.
If advancing your career is what you need to learn te reo, then do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of us that are lucky where it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of our people that work in jobs where there doesn't seem to be any area to know their language, be it Samoan, be it Mandarin, be it whatever. And so if you're in that same predicament, then I encourage you to still learn your language.
Yeah.
Because it's you know, when
It'll give you that sense of being.
That sense of being, knowing that, you know, once you take that hard hat off or once you take the tie off, at the end of the day, you know who you are. You're still Māori. You're still who you are, regardless of what job you do. Yeah. Number 5, I can't sing very well. Because I'm learning to speak in formal situations, what do you recommend for having a kapuli waiata tautoko up my sleeve in case I have to sing by myself? Mō teatea, you don't need to know how to harmonise or sing. So you can use mō teatea pātere.
Maybe if you have the chance to go back to your marae, if there's any wānanga on or anything, you might get to learn a shortish mō teatea that you could bust out yourself. Yeah.
There's a few of us that take on like, I'm going to finish this mō teatea this year. And there might be a few verses, but at least you're learning, learn mō teatea. Bring back mō teatea to formal settings. I like a lot of places where you're only allowed to use mō teatea.
What about waiata ngaho in formal situations?
That's up to the marae and the place that you're at.
Okay.
But my personal opinion, mō teatea.
Yeah.
Because, you know, to me, I think it's fading away. To me, I think it's only been held by the ones that really appreciate them. And really, they're the minority in terms of te ao Māori. And so, along with whai kōrero, along with karanga, along with all the things that make us Māori in terms of the way we engage with each other, mō teatea should be up there as well.
Yeah.
So I encourage my family, my marae, my hapu, my iwi, to either bring back mō teatea, some that have been forgotten in terms of rangi, and to start composing new mō teatea.
Do you know of any generic mō teatea that one, like this person, could look up and use?
iwi anthems on YouTube or Māori television.
Oh, yes.
They've got a lot of those. They also have the explanations of some of them as well.
Yes, and you might be fortunate to find one from your iwi.
Yes, exactly. And there's the Ngā Mōteatea books done by Apirana Ngata.
Yeah.
Those are a great resource.
Oh, hard out. I got those books out because we had to do a Mōteatea assignment in my class last year, and I wanted to do one. Well, we had to do one from your own iwi, so I was trying to look for one that wasn't very well known.
Oh, yeah.
And I found one that was written by my great nan.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty special. I wrote to the Auckland University because they had an archived sound recording of it.
Yep.
And they sent it to me.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can
How was the
hardly
rangi?
understand the hardly hear the rangi, but cool anyway.
Me and a few of my whanaungas from the north, we were talking about bringing back some rangi, and Shane Jones said to them, well, back in the day, they would sort of make their own rangi up.
Yeah.
And you can hear it on these old Ngā Taonga recordings as well, eh? You're like, is it the
It doesn't
rangi?
even sound like a train.
Yeah. So got to find another resource perhaps, yeah. But they're out there, bro. Find one from home.
Yeah.
Learn one verse at a time. And even if you have to do one verse because that's all you know, that's cool.
Yeah.
Work on the second verse. Yeah. But bring back the Mōteatea, man. Or Josh, if you can go back 4 eps to ep 170, and it's our Ngā Taonga app where we look at a Mōteatea, we look at Kaeke Kiwaraka from Rihipuhi Wahine, and one from Te Mahuta Te Toko, which was her lover at the time, which is a reply, Meirahi te kiore.
We learned that one in our class last year too. Pretty cool story.
Yeah, cool story. F170. And also, wherever you're from, look for Mōteatea from where you're from.
Yeah.
I always say, learn those first. Yeah.
Pātai tua ono.
Pātai mutunga. I'm living away from home and starting to reconnect with my hapu and marae at home. Any tips for reconnecting and being involved, even though I'm about 6 hours away from home?
Ah,
Wow.
cool. What I would suggest doing is checking to see if your marae has a Facebook group. We have one for ours and it's pretty cool. And no doubt your marae have hapu hui at least once a month. I know ours do. And so if you can go along to any of those, I'm sure like the people, your haukainga, would be really impressed.
Yep.
To see you getting amongst it. And yeah, if you're lucky like we are in our hapu, we have some really cool leaders who are quite young, who have started up monthly wānanga for us.
Oh, wow. Even better.
Yeah, so we're lucky to have Rob Ruha and Sweetie Waititi.
Oh, sorry. You just dropped something. You just dropped some big names. Can you pick them up?
So we are super lucky at our marae. After our last Apanuia 2 festival, they suggested that we should hold the next one.
Yep.
I guess knowing that we're hosting the next one has been a big driver to bring our hapu together.
Yeah, cool.
So that we can host it really well.
Yep.
And we can be hosts that know all about ourselves and know what our ultimate Pararaki citizen is. And we will be those ultimate Pararaki citizens. So because of them, we're having wānanga every month just to learn all about ourselves. And that all started out of wanting to host an event. So maybe you could roll up to your hapu hui, your marae hui, and suggest that you guys put on some event that might drive you guys to monthly wānanga in preparation for it.
Oh, that's cool. Wherever you're from, look for a big event that might be in the iwi calendar. You know, if you're from Tūhoe, there's the
Ahu Day, yeah.
You know, or from whatever, you know, if you're from Kahununu, Kahununu's pumping. They've got a lot of things going on. I just don't have their calendar. Kia manoa nui mai, Kahununu.
How do you stay connected to your marae? Because
you're
from up north.
What I try and do is get involved in the trust, the Facebook groups. I go back to my kurareo. We have a kurareo called Te Taumata.
And those only started in the recent years, eh?
It's only 3 years old.
Yeah.
It's just a timing thing.
Yeah.
But for me, it's about service. Everyone has the right to go home, unless mena he raru, tētahi raru kei Wainganui koutou ko ngā whānau. Hoi no, everyone has the birthright to go home, in my opinion. Then the second thing is actually being a kanohi kitea, being a person seen.
Yeah.
Regularly seen. You may be joined by blood and by bones and all that. But now the next step is to actually go home and start being seen. And it's through a bit of humility and through service, People have to know who you are to take a liking to you first. You might be related, and then that might get you in the door, which is good. Right. However, it's about service. Get on the trusts, get at the back, help out, be seen to be helping out.
Yeah.
And then you start earning other people's trust.
Yeah.
And it's no different to anywhere else.
Yeah, and you'll make probably your most valuable networks while you're doing the dishes.
Exactly. And if you have this dream of being buried where you're from, don't wait until you're in a box to go home.
Yeah.
Then people will actually afford you the effort to make sure that your hui mate, or even your birthday, is taken care of because of who you are and what contribution you have made to that marae and to that hapu, to that community as well. And just like Erica said, find kaupapa that gets you home.
Yeah, I'm betting your marae will have some sort of marae hui that you can go to.
Yep.
And they will be so impressed if you go.
Yeah, hard out. And sometimes it may be just sitting there and agreeing with what's happening.
Yeah.
Because, you could be walking into 100-year-old grudge.
You could,
when Nanny Mete moved the fence.
Yeah.
And Uncle Pete didn't like the fence where it was. However, no one will move the fence. That's what you're going to get. Pono Māori ka e wama. Hono, koina ngā piki me ngā heke. Kei mui I te aroaro, mēnā he hana koe ki te hoki ki te kāinga. Engari, it's just service. It's the hours, it's the days, it's the months that you put in, it's the years.
I just want to share, at our last wānanga, we had about 3 different whānau come for the very first time who had never been to our marae.
Wow.
Cool, eh?
Cool, that's cool.
It was so cool for them that they were able to finally come and stand on our marae. Like, they've been down the coast before.
Yeah.
And they know they were connected to the marae in some way, but they've never actually been on it, and now they have.
Yeah, man, and there's nothing worse than... for me, there's nothing worse than being a tourist in your own town.
And that's what they were saying. Now they feel like they're not tourists anymore.
Yeah. You go from being on top of the land to being in the land.
Yeah.
And I have that concern for myself and my family. So which is why it's, I make a great effort to go back whenever. And people will see the time, people will see the costs, people will see the petrol. But all that to me is worth it. I mean, we do things that enable us to be able to do that stuff, to be able to spend money and time and petrol on such things. So, our kids have a place to go back to or holiday. And and there's it's always about home. There's something about home.
It's just always, forming your identity and who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
So you make that stronger.
And so just to finish that off, there's a thing called, there's 3 levels, I believe. There's ahi ka, homelands, ahi tere tere, and those are the people.
So that's like flickering.
Yeah, flickering or even moving, So I would call myself an ahi tere tere because I live away from my ancestral lands. And then there's the ahi mātau, and that is the fire that has been put out. And that's from, some say 3 generations, others say 7 generations. And 7 generations where you can be lost.
It only takes like 3 generations.
Well, it can only take 3 these days.
Yeah,
to be separated or estranged from your ancestral lands before that ahi goes out.
Yeah.
However, you have the chance to go back to reignite that, and that's up to you. And there may even be generational raru. If it really means that much to you, you can be their bridge. So it's not inherited.
And our waiata o te wiki is...
Ahakama.
Ahakama?
Koe hakama. Koe hakama. Ko hakama tēnei. Now everyone goes, oh my goodness, that's a learner's song. Well, yes, it is a learner's song. And it's actually one of the best songs for any learner.
You get your vowels.
Your diphthongs.
Diphthongs.
It's the pronunciation 101. It's the pronunciation entree. It's like the bread to the sandwich. It's like the crackers to the... It is the starter pack for pronunciation. Pronunciation. Yeah. For pronunciation in te reo Māori. Ahaka mana pana tawana whā. That is just... e heke mene pene te wene whē. Just listen to that, all the combos of...
All the combos you can think of.
Yeah. Let's just get this rolling. Hit the road, Jack. No re te iwi whakarongo mai.
Ahaka mana para tawanga whā. E heke mene pere te wenge whē. Ihiki mene piri te wenge whē. Ohoko mono koro tōngo whā. A e I o u. Uhuku munu puru tubuhuku. Ahaka mana para tawanga whā. E heke mene pere te wenge whē. Ihiki mene piri te wenge whē. Ohoko mono koro tōngo whā. A e I o u. Uhuku munu puru tubuhuku.
A e I o u, the Māori blues. So we used to say at school. Anyway, e te iwi, e mihi ana kia koutou katoa I tō koutou whakarongo mai nei, kia māua tahi nei, no mātou katoa te wānanga o te roa te whiwhi, mō tō koutou whakarongo mai, ia te wiki, ia te wā, ia te kaupapa, ia te aha. No re mihi ana kia koutou katoa. E kōrero ai te ohine?
Yep, carry on sending those pātai in, tukuna mai o koutou pātai.
Yep.
And like we said, if you're wondering it, someone else will be too.
Yeah, man. Kamatu kou e taringa hōkeke mai. Kia nei o ngā kōrero, kei maumau, kei puhi a rāne e te hau o wareware. However, I would like to say in closing, you can have the book, you can have the podcast, you can have the mō tea, but none of them have any value unless there is the will and the persistence. You can have the gym membership, the recipes, but there is no abs without the persistence.
Yep.
Pēnei hoki I te arareo Māori. You know, me oke, kia koke. So you must...
Me oke kia koke.
Yeah, me oke kia koke.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah, man. Just like...
That's a good one.
Yeah. Ko mana. Yeah, so in order to progress, you gotta fight. You gotta struggle. So yeah. Kanui tēnei.
Alright, ka nui tēnā.
E mihi ana kia koutou katoa, mihi hoki ana ki te wānanga o te roa, me te māngai pāho. E mihi ana kia koutou katoa.
Hei kona.
Bit whakarongo pi kari kari. Gather up close everybody buddy. Taringa. Yeah, tahuri mai ki o. Whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako. Kōrero flowing at the hooker force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds. Kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā kona whakapiri mai ki te. Kaupapa tino whakahira whakarongo pi kari kari mai. Hare mai, o Taringa hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody. Gather up close everybody. Kani move that body. Kani move that body.
Taringa, he mea tuku